Now that it is out in the world, it's clear that the much-heralded Friends reunion is actually several shows in one. It's a clip show, it's an interview show, it's a celebrity talking head show. And, as you'd expect from a format this muddled, some of it worked better than others. For every moment that managed to be genuinely touching, there was another where it felt like everyone was simply letting the clock run out. Perhaps the best way to approach this is to break the reunion down into its constituent parts, from most to least successful. Beware. Here be spoilers. In what at times felt like a punishingly long recap of things everybody already knew, the revelation, apparently unearthed here for the first time, that David Schwimmer and Jennifer Aniston battled with debilitating yet unconsummated crushes on each other felt like actual news. Their bashful reminiscences, accompanied by behind-the-scenes footage of them flirting like actual mad with each other, were unbearably sweet. The Ross-Rachel storyline was done to death on Friends, and inspired a wealth of imitators, so it's lovely to know that it was rooted in something approximating truth. It's weird, given that Friends was such a global phenomenon, that so much attention was paid to the cast, rather than the people who actually made it. Parts of the reunion redressed the balance, with David Crane and Marta Kaufman appearing in little talking head segments to explain how the show came together, as well as the challenges of casting and producing it. If you're interested in television, this was the most valuable segment. If you aren't, and just wanted to watch people you recognize from TV crying at each other, then probably less so. The backstage footage of the Friends cast wandering around their recreated sets, sharing private little in-jokes, was probably the reunion that most people wanted to see. Not only did it show us the dynamic that the cast shared, with Schwimmer as the leader, LeBlanc as the low-energy joker and Aniston as the quick-to-cry heart, but it felt like eavesdropping on a group of acquaintances. True, it got a bit sappy towards the end. I'm not sure anybody needed the climactic weep reel soundtracked by what can only be described as Friends gone in memoriam. But at least it felt insightful. Remember that episode of Friends where Ross quizzed the friends about each other? This was a present-day recreation of that, with Schwimmer gamely acting as host in a segment that primarily existed to give Tom Selleck a cameo and Thomas Lennon whatever 2 levels less than a cameo is. In which the cast of Friends sat around a table and read 3 scenes from Friends together so faithfully that it made you wish you were just watching an episode of Friends. This segment would have worked better if it was just an episode of Friends.